This is Real Life Teens.
Like it or not, many high school campuses are divided along racial lines.
We have kids that are segregated from each other. They have these preconceptions, they have these prejudices.
America has always been a multicultural nation.
It's just like the melting pot of different cultures and races.
But on campuses across America, racism sometimes boils over.
Racism is just power.
A lot of kids, like if you were to actually take them individually and ask them, oh, do you think if there's racism in this school? I could probably assure you everyone's going to say yes.
Racism is hate.
An Armenian guy named Ava was shot to death.
It's all about me, that's what it is.
And the result can be racial tension on campus.
Racism it's all that hate.
Which can get in the way of education and understanding.
I don't see how you could be prejudiced against something that you truly understand.
In today's issue of Real Life Teens, we'll attempt to diffuse racial tension on campus.
Definitely our cliques. You can go to the cafeteria and see different groups sitting together.
Without meaning to, many high school students divide up into racial cliques.
You can sort of see it in the cafeteria.
If you're an Armenian or if you're Latino, you identify with those people, and people tend to go where they're most comfortable. And it would be uncomfortable for an Armenian student who doesn't speak English to go and hang out with the Latinos where he has no friends, he can't communicate.
You can only express a lot of your feelings in your own language. It's not because you don't want to sit with anybody else or because you resent other cultures or anything. It has nothing to do with that.
Unfortunately, others choose to think of these cliques as a threat, leading to tension or violence. Police and school administrations take fights on campus seriously.
And that happens more and more, and you'll find more of the arrests for fightings occur at our high school because they're bigger, there's more injuries, and we can't tolerate that.
They're not going to take that very lightly.
Violence, you're going to suffer way bigger consequences.
If racial tension builds and you feel student safety is at risk, it's time to talk to an adult on campus who can do something.
I think if I heard someone, I would probably go talk to the administration or to a teacher that I feel confided in,
But racial tension on campus can usually be stopped before it ever gets that far.
When punches are thrown, there are 20 steps before that punch is thrown. And there's all kinds of interactions that go on long before that, and that's what I make kids accountable for, and they need to understand that.
Overcoming racism is crucial to a young person's success.
The next big step out of high school, out of school, is a job. And if you've been one to discriminate against people for their race in school and pick on people for it, that is a really big problem in the workplace.
There's all kinds of different people everywhere, and you can't just stick to a stereotype of, people from Mexico are like this, and people from the United States are like this, but people from China are like this, because it just isn't true,
I think that people should just open their eyes and realize that we live in a world where there's different races everywhere, and that people should just, talk to people, and they won't, open their eyes and their heart and realize that everybody's equal.
In the end, high school is the best place to learn about the multicultural world you're about to enter.
Distracts you from all the more important things that you should be doing, like focusing on your studies. And if racism could not exist, then by all means it shouldn't on campus.
Thanks for watching Real Life Teens.